How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nerd Dad Mike. As always, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today as we continue our Shadow Hearts Let's Play series. And thank y'all for being so patient with me. I know it's been a couple weeks since I did a video. I had some personal things going on I needed to take care of, and those took priority. But I'm back, and we are going to get back into our Let's Play series. The last episode, we went to rescue Halley's mom from the Calios Mental Hospital. We found out that his mother is Olga from the PlayStation 1 game, Olga. We also found out that Olga has been the mysterious voice inside Yuri's head. We unfortunately were not able to completely rescue Olga as she was taken by Roger Bacon. We had our final encounter with Olga. Now we are back at the London Rats hideout. We're going to go find Halley and try talking with him, make sure he's all right. And we are going to head to Wales, I believe, and meet up with someone that Olga wants us to meet up with. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on down here. Halley's not returning to normal. Just came back acting strangely. We'll talk. Yeah, I mean, he watched his mom get kidnapped, so it's kind of enough to mess anybody up, to be honest. Strange goblet. So, when you get to this part, make sure that you talk to Joshua about this goblet, because we're actually going to need that. Over this way, we have old Carl. There's now knowledgeable Carl. Sharon can summon monsters. So this is another kind of battle ring gauntlet like we had in Shanghai. Each character can participate in. Whoa. I didn't think we were going to do that, but okay. Let's go ahead. We'll fuse. Couple weeks since I played the game, and I can still kind of remember where. Oh, that's the one that's immune to physical attack damage. Okay, so we need to get this one. A couple weeks since we played, and I can still remember where the hit zones are, so that's not too bad. We need to heal Yuri up too. Let's see. Hellfire ought to do it to get rid of this guy. So guys, forgive me if this video seems a little off. As far as things I'm saying and everything, I am getting back into doing the videos. You know, like I said, I was off for a few weeks away from doing content, just dealing with some personal stuff, so It's not always the way you want. Well, that's true. So let's go ahead. We're going to use Alice. No, not what we wanted. Special skills. Then cheer it up. So we got the Oath Grail from Joshua. Found out that Sharon can summon monsters in a battle ring for us to fight. Now we can come up here. We gotta find Halley. Halley is going to be over here on the bridge. Walk away from us. Okay, Yuri. I mean, could be a little more sensitive to the situation. And I'm not sure that Kodelka's dead. Roger Bacon just took her. He ain't kill her in front of us. Like, I get the point that Yuri is trying to make, but a little more sensitivity to the situation. Yeah, she was taken right in front of him. Wow, Yuri has decided to go full asshole to Halley in this situation. Oh, forgot about that part. Kind of understand Yuri's frustration. We did go there to save Kodelka, and then she willingly went with Roger Bacon. Now, she went with the understanding that Bacon had made a deal with her to keep us alive, or to let us live. And then, as he's teleporting away with Kodelka, he sits Helga to attack us and try and finish us off. That's right, she did call him the man calling himself Bacon. So he's not really Roger Bacon. Oh, another flashback from Alice. Freaking hiccups, I apologize for that. All right, so Alice and her father were supposed to meet Roger Bacon. Roger Bacon killed Alice's father. Alice is going back to Rouen by herself. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Actually, I'm positive that I'm not a fan of that. Well, I mean, she didn't really give us a choice there, Suzanne. I mean, they've been around her. They kind of have an idea how stubborn she is. Of course, Halley thinks we should just wait for her. I don't know. Keith, I don't know what it's about. All we can do is pray she comes back safe. Well, here's hoping. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though. Like, Yuri's gone through the loss of his parents. You think he would have been a little more understanding with him losing his own parents? So he would be a bit more understanding towards Halley with the situation with his mom? Frickin' Susan, running his mouth. Senile old goat. Wow. As far as I'm concerned, old fart should just go. Yeah, like, I get it. He's pissed at Suzanne for talking about his parents to Halley. And Yuri is just trying to avoid the subject at all cost. All right, so this is a glitch or a bug with the emulated game. That is not what that is supposed to say. That part, Yuri is basically tells Halley that he doesn't think Halley coming along is a good idea. All right. So now we are going to go play as Alice in Rouen. So yeah, we can't even move to any of the other parts on the map. Now we go play as Alice. Let's talk to everybody, make sure. There's nobody here that we need to talk to. They're just sealed shut. We do have a lottery member here. No, not yet. We don't want to play. We don't want to play that just yet. Butchering, we need to get the arrow to the hit area and keep it in there. So we were able to do that. Up in the confessional, so I'm guessing the Jasper cape. We'll have to see what that does. Okay, so now we have a spin ring. Mess that up pretty easy. Hollow in the back of the shelf. Hiding place for Father Doyle's papers. Oh, we found a letter. Committed a terrible, heinous act. Sold my best friend Elliot and his daughter to demons to protect my own life. I'm sorry, say what now? I know who Roger Bacon really is. How long is he going to leave me? So this sumbitch set up Alice and her father. He set up a meeting between Alice, her father, and Cardinal Albert Simon, because Albert Simon is supposed to be a powerful warlock as well, and they believed him to be the only one who could go up against this man calling himself Roger Bacon. But it was a trap. Doyle set it up for Alice and her father to have an encounter with Roger Bacon. Photograph between the papers. That's Roger Bacon. A revival festival. Father Hans Doyle and Cardinal Albert. And there's the twist. There it is. The man calling himself Roger Bacon is actually Cardinal Albert Simon. Well, hello there. Yeah, we found out the truth, you dick. Set your mind at ease. Are you kidding me? You killed her father right in front of her. Oh, now you want to talk. Or should I say, Cardinal Albert Simon. He may call me whichever pleases you. I'd like to call you an asshole. Wait a minute. We just saw the flashback. He didn't use Olga to kill your father. He killed your father. He was doing all this to get Alice, but now he has Kodelka. I'm sure you would prefer that nothing stands in your way. I was trying to get to the root of why good old Albert here is doing all of this. And it seems that Albert is going to be getting quite philosophical at the moment. I mean, he's not entirely wrong. And there's the key to it. He wants revenge. Revenge against the dead. How are you going to get revenge against the dead? I don't really understand that part. Yep, you picked that up, did you, Suzanne? Right. Albert Simon was Roger Bacon, or Roger Bacon was Albert Simon. Mom told me about an incident experienced in Wales. Yes, that Halley is referring to the storyline of the first game in the series, Kodelka, back on the PlayStation 1. So, yes, for those of you that didn't know, and I really haven't said anything because I didn't want to give any spoilers, Shadow Hearts is a spiritual successor and sequel to the PlayStation 1 game Kodelka. Which maybe that is a game that we can also get into here on the channel. We'll take a look, see what goes on with that. It's actually one that I've never played. I had seen the game around and looked at it many times actually, but I had never played it. And when this all came about, the first time I played this game, I kind of remembered that, hey, yeah, I remember seeing that game. We are going to switch Zuzan out with Halley. So, we're going to do that. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this episode. We had some pretty major story reveals here. Roger Bacon is really Albert Simon. And we are going to be heading to Wales to meet whoever this guy is that Kodelka, Halley's mother, wants us to meet. Really glad to be back doing content again. Thank you guys for being patient with me, and thank you again for checking out the channel and the videos. I hope to see you on the next one, which will be out in another few days. Until then, you guys be well, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time for some more Shadow Hearts.